The Less You Know is a comedy news podcast. Listen as your hosts turn headlines into punchlines. This podcast contains adult humor and language, so it's not for the faint of heart, nor the faint of age. Seriously, folks, if you faint on us, that's on you.
Good morning and welcome to the podcasting equivalency of a really cool thrift store find that you have absolutely no use for. I'm Brandon Babcock.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't expect that to come
Jeez.
out.
Let's do a clip show of all the times you've said don't yawn in the mic to Nicole. Let's just start it up right now.
Dude, I swear to God that happened without my control.
As we
God
go
damn it.
on,
We
remember.
I literally took a deep breath because I was gonna say it like in a different way, and then the yawn just fucking came out.
Yeah.
I'm Andre LaMilza.
I'm Nicole Rodriguez.
This is the podcast. Oh, wait. This is The Less You Know.
It is.
I almost looped like that movie.
You almost looped, just go on a looper.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hi, guys.
Wow.
Hello. What's up? It's St. Patrick's Day for
You
us.
always say hello. Every time I listen to the podcast or when I'm editing it, you always go hello, and I always think of that guy from the Vine that goes hello, hello, hello.
That's me.
Always think of
That's
that.
me in another life. Yeah. It's St. Patrick's Day for us.
It is.
Yeah. It won't be for you
Yarg,
guys.
matey.
Ah, cha-cha-cha-cha.
Yarg, St.
I'm
Patty's
wearing
Day.
my greenest underwear.
If you're
Shiver
not
me
wearing
timbers.
green, you get punched, right? Haha. Or is it
Yes.
pinched? I don't know.
Walk ye plank.
Oh,
Walk the plank, ye hearties. I mean, here's the thing. Irish accent and pirate accent, not that far from each other. Same with Scottish.
No.
I don't know why that is.
You want to know a fun fact?
Huh.
I do.
Do you know why?
No.
Pirates wear eye
They
patches?
lost their eye. Go on.
No. It's
Well,
because
usually,
Is this quick?
usually,
Let's
can
see
I
if-
can I impart some pirate knowledge
see
that
it.
I
Let's
actually
see-
kind of have?
let's see if you know what I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. So
Ooh, I know. It could be a clue because we're talking about an eye. I'm writing it down.
so a lot of times, like those stereotypical pirate things, like peg leg, parrot on shoulder, those are usually like maybe one pirate had it back in the like when pirates were more of a thing in that and like
Sure.
and then like people take it and run with it in like fiction.
Like an urban legend.
Yeah, whether it's true or not,
Jimmy once
there's
had a peg
someone
leg.
who, yeah,
Oh, Peg Leg Pete. He was a terrible force.
someone did actually have like. There are people that have like there is a pirate.
Well, the eye patch was a common thing. So people just did that in general.
Yeah, that's just a thing in general, also. But like usually,
I
it's
actually
like,
remember why. I remember why.
Did I tell you
okay,
before?
go ahead.
It's for when you go from the below the deck to the surface, you switch it, and then you have an eye that's not
That's
gonna
ready.
like
That's ready for
crazy.
the dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't even know
That's why
that.
a
Thank
lot
you
of
for telling me.
That's why a lot of
that.
pirates would wear them because if they didn't want to get
Yeah.
ambushed by stowaways that were hiding under the deck.
Oh shit! That's awesome.
Or
I
just,
didn't know
or just
that.
like it's stowaways, or just don't fall down the stairs. I feel like that happened
I need
a
to
lot,
like.
especially for that
here's the
one
thing.
pirate who had the peg leg.
The one guy.
Here's the thing.
He
Part
died
of
from
my
falling down the stairs.
the only like life goal I have besides anything art related is I kind of want to be a pirate scholar. No shit.
There you go.
Like I actually really want to know a lot about them.
You mean like actually?
And, like,
you mean
pretty
actually
sure
get,
I
you
know
mean actually
some.
like get a doctorate in it?
Maybe. I'm
You
not
can actually
kidding.
get-
like I kind of want to. I don't know.
You can master in anything you want at Brown, I do believe.
Oh shit! Because like
You could-
down the
you could
line, I don't
master
know.
in crispy memes.
Is there a way
Deep
you
fried.
can study something and like just do it on the internet and then get a degree
Yeah.
and like you're like I'm a doctor
Well,
now.
not a degree, no.
Can I get a
But I
doctorate
can know
without
a lot
having?
about it.
Can I become a doctor
No.
without having to
No,
fully go to school?
If you have enough money,
no.
Damn.
You need a degree to
you
be a
would
doctor.
not be a doctor of medicine.
I want to
No.
be a doctor of space.
Oh,
Like
I see
Neil?
what you're getting
I'm not a
at.
doctor. Plus, he's still being investigated, so I'm still
I wanna be
I'm
a
still
doctor of
admirable of
love.
NASA. Admirable.
I wanna
I'm
be a
still
pirate doctor.
admiral.
I have a doctorate in pirates. Hello?
Doctor of pirates.
Is there a doctor in the house? I can say yes, but I can't help.
All right, so local news.
Yes.
Unhelpful, they may say to that. Context clues they might
Yeah.
stress.
I have a local news that segues into what's bad in the neighborhood, which is a new experimental thing I'm introducing everybody.
So no one has local news?
I have local news.
I have a what's good in the neighborhood.
I have a local news.
Let's say your local news first.
So I went out with friends for drinks, coworkers, friends for drinks after work on Friday. And like, it was like a double whammy of, there's a dude outside in like the square in Burbank where his main thing is he does Michael Jackson impersonations.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Yes.
He was there still and he was singing Rock With You and he's still doing his Michael Jackson stuff. Yeah. And I just remember passing him and just being like, read the room, boy. Just read the room, bud. And then when we went to the bar that we went to, like they were
He
playing.
probably doesn't have HBO.
I don't know. I don't know. No shade to that guy. It's just like, God, you can't.
Plus, he's also doing that to make money, so he might not care.
Yeah, no, of course not. But like, yeah.
Also, if it's your one trick,
yeah,
and let's say that
you can't
pony
just
was
stop.
accused of sexual harassment.
No, again, no shade to the guy.
I mean,
he's
that was
fine. He's fantastic.
In terms of Michael Jackson, that was pretty much full on rape.
It was. Oh my God! It was. Yeah. It was. Yeah, he's a child.
Which
predator,
I think.
but anyway,
I think you should definitely reconsider your at that point.
Well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It's like I don't blame the dude. It's like people are at a crossroads about it. But like, well, on top of that, afterwards when we went into the bar, they play music videos on the screens, and they were playing like I've never like an inordinate amount of like Michael Jackson like videos.
Oh wow!
And like it was really strange. Like it was strange to see all that stuff after the fact. And like I remember.
Yeah.
Like
they just
some of the people I was with were like
doubling down.
I don't know.
No, some
Or
people
maybe
are
it was just
really
the normal
angry.
amount. I don't know. Like maybe they play Michael Jackson pretty often and it just didn't change.
I know
it.
a bunch of radio shows pulled his music.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm also at like I'm not like a huge Michael Jackson fan or anything.
Are you talking about like in terms of removing the artist from the art?
Yeah, like that's like I completely understand because like he's such a crazy big figure and
I've never
like,
cared about his music enough to have it or not have it.
I don't personally care, but I understand that his music is beloved.
His music's
everywhere.
No matter what, hands down, his music.
like-
his music's legendary
in the DNA
no matter
of
what
pop culture.
Yeah, no matter what, his music's legendary. But second off, it's not legendary enough for me to care if it's in my iTunes or not.
Yeah, like that's
For
the
me.
thing. So it's like, but if you like his music, I'm never gonna be like, how dare you? He's a fucking child
his music's
predator.
like
It's
his music's a huge part of my mom's like collection.
Yeah, exactly.
Like especially when he was in the Jackson 5, like she loves.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I feel like Jackson 5 gets a pass because he was a kid and he didn't do anything yet.
True.
So that's like still free reign.
But now that music's kind of just like, but you're such a pure boy right now, and you're just gonna become a monster.
There was already the veil of like he was like this monkey being pulled on strings by his dad for like singing when he was a kid.
You feel bad for him then, but now I don't.
That's what I think of when I hear Jackson 5. I just hear a kid that like is being told to do stuff by his dad.
Yeah, but to me that doesn't make me feel bad for him at all in terms of what he did.
No, not in terms of what he did, but just in terms of like outside of that. But that's the whole thing. It's like people are like, well, he was this and that. It's like, no, but you don't get to screw up other people's kids because...
I mean, I think a lot of people also forget that his wife admitted that kids aren't biologically his.
Yeah. It's just a whole thing. But anyway, that my what's bad in the neighborhood was I watched the Michael Jackson documentary and and so did Andre.
Listeners, episode 67, we talk about a little bit about the documentary, a tiny bit.
Oh, we do? Okay,
yeah,
I don't remember.
And it's at the end of the podcast after the credits. Just to let you guys know if you're interested.
It was very interesting. It's upsetting, but to some I'm sure it's like upsetting in general, but like it was a very interesting documentary. It's worth watching.
And at the end, I mean after the credits.
Yeah. I mean, the what's bad in the neighborhood is also just like there's a crazy amount of people that are like condemning these people in the
they're sending them death threats.
Oh yeah, all the time. Like they were already getting that, I'm sure, but like I think it's just 1,000-fold because of this thing, which is like, how fucking could you do that? Like I understand it is just their word, but when you watch the documentary, it's not really just their word. It's like there's so much evidence to back what they're saying.
There's photos. There's accounts
photos,
of their
messages,
families,
faxes, physical things.
Michael Jackson would send one of the mom's fucking faxes of just like,
yeah, man,
how you doing, little boy?
Yeah,
I think the issue is you're expecting some sort of logic behind like a guttural reaction like that, because like
there is none.
No one who's condemning any sort of sexual like victim at any point in history has ever really gone like, oh, but if there were hard facts, like, sure, they might say, well, there's no facts. There's no fact. Like, but like at the end of the day, if there were facts, they would still be just as evil, just as mean, just as
And the thing is too,
that's not the
thing
point.
is too, is most
like,
people who are like are defending him have refused to watch the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, I'm agreeing with you.
It's a purely emotional reaction, and it's just annoying.
And then, like at best, it's just an emotional reaction.
It's like if you want to present a good defense case, watch things and research things you don't agree with.
But they won't. It's just one of those things that's like, really, guys?
Yeah. Like what's her face?
I don't know.
Was it TJ Jackson? His
I don't know.
His niece,
I don't know.
or like Michael Jackson's niece? I can't remember. She claimed that she dated I think Wade for like 7 months, during all of this, and there's no evidence of it. There's no
That's weird.
There's no video footage, there's no nothing.
Not to detract from this conversation, but as someone who hasn't seen the documentary, this is unlistenable.
It's okay, that's fair. All right, let's move on.
You're naming people I don't even know.
Well, you know what?
Fair enough.
Future Brand editing this episode, throw this at the end of the podcast again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that's fine.
This part's going to be 30 seconds, and at the end is going to be 4 minutes.
Yay. Okay, but
I mean, you can keep up to when she talked about the restaurant.
It's fine.
I mean, there's other stuff I'm going to trim because you guys do spend a lot of time agreeing about how important he is to pop culture. You're both like, no, but he's part of the DNA. Oh yeah,
I don't.
He's just part of my mom's library, and I'm just like, yeah, guys, he's Michael Jackson.
I don't mean that part. I just mean the point where she's just like with her buddy and going like, read the room part.
Can we make that a new word? Can we synergize here? Can we make Argugreeing?
Argugreeing, yeah.
Well, Nicole, I think that's the definition of my and Brandon's friendship.
I think that's the definition of you and a lot of people on the train.
Fair. I get very passionate and I yell at people, but a lot of times it's just me also agreeing.
I agree.
I guess I can understand why that confuses people because they're just like, why is he yelling at me? He's saying the same thing
I
as
agree.
me.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have local news?
I do.
I do not.
Okay.
I went to some coworkers from NASA to a party. And it was at a Korean restaurant where you shared food and stuff. Yeah, so we shared food. It was great. Hung out with some of them. One of the people from NASA left. He went to go to SpaceX.
Oh, no.
And it's all right. There's not much going on over there. I know last time I checked, we're still testing big boy engines. And Virgin Airlines still trying to send an airplane into space. Ain't going to work. But anyways, so everybody, it's like, share stuff. Everyone's bringing food. I got a little drunk. Having a good time. It was like halfway through, like I got like a little bit of food, like just tiny bits, because everyone's sharing.
Sure.
And I wanted to be nice and let people get their shares too. Like I'd ask people, "Oh, did you get some of this? Did you get some of that?" Blah blah blah. And then at one point, someone's like, "Oh, Andre, what do you want like to eat? Like, is there anything you really want to eat?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've been like looking at bulgogi this whole time, and I want some."
Right.
So I ordered some, my favorite meat, and they gave me like a whole big sizzling plate thing when I get to it. And then someone, because we had to split, the group was so big, we had to split into another table. And someone from the other table came over and they're like, "Oh, we ordered some, but we never got any. Can I have some?" And I was like, "Sure." And she takes her chopsticks, lands it straight in the middle, and then scrapes half of it. And there's a lot. Scrapes, because this is like to share with people. She scrapes half of it into her bowl and then walks away.
Nice.
And then someone else noticed from the other table. They didn't even ask. They came and took the rest of it. And I was like, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
The second person didn't even ask.
So like weirdly rude. I've never heard. That's like a joke.
First person who said, "Can I have some?" took half of it. And it wasn't like, and she did it slowly. She didn't like quickly take it away.
Did she do it while she was looking into your eyes, doing a slow, just like, and then like a slow like pan up?
You will never eat.
No, she did look at me while she was doing it, but she was just like smiling. I don't think she was doing it like out of spite. I think she felt embarrassed. Is what her face looked more like.
Yeah, okay. I was looking for malice. I was looking for killing intent.
I felt like it from my end to hers, but
not your killing intent. Sure. Someone stole your
food. At that point, I was pissed. It's like I want food, so like I ordered another one.
Another one,
and then that one just vanished. Someone got it got delivered to
got intercepted.
It got delivered to a different table from our group, and then it got eaten. I'm like, damn it! So I ordered a third time, and I'm like, just fucking bring this to me. I'm so
at some point you got to slip the waiter like $1 and be like, oh, maybe $5 and be like, deliver that to me.
Me?
I'm gonna be sitting here with my eyes closed, my mouth open. You know what to do.
At this point, it's been like at least an hour, and I'm like, the equivalent amount of food I have eaten has not even accomplished like an appetizer's worth of food. Like it's so minuscule. I'm starving. All I've had is alcohol, which is I'm fine with that. Yeah. So like
me going to KBBQ every time.
We just ordered it. It takes a while. I go to the bathroom, come back. Some people from the other table left. So then a bunch of people from that side went in, like they're in a booth and they took my seat. And all my stuff is over there. So I was just like, and I was also drunk. So I was like, hey, you guys are in my seat. And they just like looked at me and I was like, can I have my stuff? They didn't hand it to me. So I leaned over and grabbed my stuff off the seat and like knocked a bunch of shit over on the table.
Scientists are just the worst.
Yeah, I know. Brutal. And I think that a lot of them are just a little iffy towards me since I like by default became the admiral of NASA after Neil deGrasse Tyson went under.
And honestly, I've been meaning to say something, but when you were voted sexiest scientist of the year and put onto the calendars, every month of the calendar,
every month,
you also were in charge of those committees. You made that decision.
Yeah, I made the decision to make the calendars. I didn't make the decision to.
There wasn't a vote.
I mean, there was a vote to make me the sexiest, but that's on them.
That's on them. But there wasn't a vote to make you you must just assumed.
Yeah, I mean, when I became sexiest
every month,
sexiest and admiral, and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm on every part of the calendar holding a different rocket ship in front of my rocket ship, and having 2 satellites over my nipples.
Classic.
Anyways, to wrap it up, I sat down at the end of the table, put my stuff down, and there's still people at the other side of the table. So I was like, cool, I can still talk to people. They'll bring my food, hopefully. And I go back to the other side of the food to grab like my drink because I forgot that I got my drink and came back. And then someone else was sitting in my chair. This other guy and his girlfriend were sitting in my chair. And at that point, I was literally like, you took my seat. I like yelled it. But I said it in a goofing tone because I'm like, I don't want to seem like an asshole. So then I like sat down and then they started bringing the food and they started bringing it to the other side of the table where I'm so far from now. And I said, hey, that's mine. And I waved over and no joke, a bunch of people at the table said, Andre, that's food to share. And I said, no.
I mean, from their perspective, yeah. But like also from your perspective, holy shit.
No, and then I said, no, it's not. Because I didn't get to eat anything today. Because everybody kept, everyone kept taking all the food that I was eating. And I even pointed out to one of them, Janice. Janice fucking took half of my meat. And then she just laughed. And she's like, yeah, it was pretty funny. And then
damn it, Janet.
And then so then I was like, I want that food because I was like, I haven't eaten anything that equivalents to a meal. And then they looked at me and they were like, but you do know this is a place to share. Like they repeated it. Yeah. And then luckily
you should say that, you should repeat it in their face. This is a place to share, so then, share me some
new name for this person. Good old Danny was nice enough and he grabbed it for me. He was drunk as hell, but he brought it over and he's like, here, boy, I know you really wanted to eat.
I've always liked Danny.
So then I ate the food. But then the thing is, I was at the end of the table at this point. So far at the end on this new side that I was on, that
good old testicle snaz. Am I guessing this correctly?
Testicle snaz.
What?
You can think about it for a second. Testicle snaz.
I don't.
Is that good old Danny?
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
That's Danny, right?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, this was someone else who gave me that. But because at the end of the table where like no one was in front of me anymore, so I was like exiled. I tried to talk to the guy next to me. He just didn't want to be there. So he was just on his phone the whole time. So I was like, great, I'm gonna sit here, eat this giant plate of meat by myself. And I was like, at least I have it. I'm also drunk, so I'm just
like Monkey D. Luffy.
I am. I'm in a grumpy mood. If I was maybe Monkey D. Luffy, I would have just fucking gone up and taken everyone's goddamn food from them.
It was
with your gomu.
But then good old testicle snaz came over.
There we go. Yeah. There it comes.
From him and his crew from SpaceX came over.
The DK crew.
Well,
yeah, they're working with Elon Musk.
Yeah, just him. He came over and he chilled with me and he was nice. And he saw I was alone. He talked to me and we had a little chat. He was very nice. And after that, I walked up to one of my other NASA coworkers who came with me and I was like, "Hey, you want to bail now?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay," left. But I'm just like, how the hell do you have the gall to just...
I don't know.
Take all of my food when I offer to share it with you and then yell at me, you have to share, and I tell you I didn't get any, and then you go, it's to share.
One of my roommates works with NASA as well, and they were there, and they also similarly had this story of they didn't eat pretty much anything.
Yeah, they got their food taken too, and then another coworker I actually talked to, I found out, also didn't get to eat their food when they ordered it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of... Yeah.
I was like, I am not going to pay money for not eating anything. No. So
did you pay for that?
I paid because I ate the entire plate of meat by myself.
Okay.
But the thing is, because one of my friends was like, why don't you just leave?
And I was like, don't pay if you didn't eat.
Yeah, one of my friends was like, why don't you just leave? And I was like, I want this food and I'm going to eat it.
Yeah. Also, what kind of solution is why don't you just leave? Just leave the fun. Go eat.
That's a crazy question to ask.
Yeah,
I had fun for the first half, so it wasn't a total bust.
Okay, well
they're not all terrible people. They were just drunken jerks.
Yeah, drunk times.
Yeah, so that went on too long of a story.
Okay, I have a smallish game corner. Everyone play Baba Is You on the Switch.
Oh my God, Professor! I added this to my wish list.
Oh yeah. So Baba Is You is a little puzzle game that is the best way I can describe it is it's sort of like simplified coding in puzzle form. So it's you have functions and objects and words like is and you push these words around to apply different functions to different objects or turn objects into other objects or whatever. And you solve puzzles by kind of rewriting the code of the game in a really simple way. But it gets really complicated and really hard really fast. But it's really fun, and it's only $15 on the Switch, and it's very good, so you should get it. Baba Is You. I give it, honestly, I don't find any flaw with it, personally.
Damn.
So, 0 ickies, my friends.
Whoa.
I know. 0 ickies. It's a very good game.
That's not a first, but that's at least a second. I feel like
I know. It's the last one you rated.
Trying to reach for the first time you gave a 0.
Yeah, because it's just a solid game. I don't know. Yeah. It's just really good.
Yeah. Oh, it was probably Hollow Knight or something. I think Hollow Knight was probably the first 0 you gave.
It's because it has a ton of puzzles, so it's a lot of bang for your buck. A lot of them are hard, so you spend a lot of time on them, and but they're not so hard that they're unsolvable. It's just you just have to learn how to think the way the game wants you to think.
So instead of buying Final Fantasy IX, I should buy Baba Is You.
Well, you could buy both. I've never played 9. I've only played it a little bit.
Moneybags! I can't buy both. No, I bought Resident Evil 2. I still haven't played it. I shouldn't buy another game.
Yeah, that's the reality of
dilemma.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I only have one last thing that's not news related.
Have we ever discussed shortly Reggie leaving Nintendo?
No, we haven't. That's right. We should talk about it.
Didn't we?
I don't think we did. If we did,
I could have sworn we brought up the Donkey video while talking about it.
Wait a minute.
I think so.
Because that was the first time I heard about it. I
don't remember if it was off podcast or not, though.
That's the thing.
I don't remember. Well, if just in case, here's a short thing. Reggie
Andre listens to the podcast more than anyone, so he should know.
I don't remember.
Reggie left Nintendo. He's retiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if we didn't say it, it's still good to mention.
Yeah.
Reggie's gone now.
And we have Doug Bowser now.
So which is very funny.
Which is very good. All the jokes have been made, so I'm not going to make them.
Yeah.
But
all I really wanted to say was, how many icky shut snickies do we give our good boy?
Excuse me, he's not even
bitch, you think this is a game?
No,
he's not a game. He is a man who could never have any ickies. He is a perfect man. I met him. He's a very kind man.
You can see the love in his eyes, huh?
I can see the love in his eyes. I played against his amiibo in Smash.
I was gonna say there was a game. There's a game. It was a game to play with their hearts, and he loved us all.
Oh no!
Well, say what you were gonna say.
Okay, we have to talk about this. J.K. Rowling reveals Dumbledore and Grindelwald had an intense sexual relationship. I guess that could be a world news.
Do we have to talk about this?
Yes, we do.
It's world news, I guess. So let's go into world news.
Did she just break this? I feel like I knew this already.
Yesterday.
What the fuck?
No, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Let me break it down for you. this was already common knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's the thing. The she's making it canon, sure. But after she
didn't put it in the movie.
After her, yeah, that's the problem. But also, like, after the only bombshell she dropped, and that's not really a bombshell, that was acceptable to me was the first one where she's like, Dumbledore's gay. And I'm like, okay, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Like, I could see that or whatever. And I get that. And they didn't put it in the book because whatever. But like, everything afterwards is just like, stop. And also, Dumbledore, that it was already heavily implied after that moment that him and Grindelwald had like,
even in that crock of shit movie,
a complicated, intense relationship, obviously. But the fact that she's just like, just so you know, guys, just so you know, they fucked and it was crazy. Like, it's just like, cool, dude.
If you'd only seen the fucking dude.
Yeah, it's like, then put it in the fucking movie. Yeah. Or like,
all muggles and no-mages are missing out, man.
Describe it in detail. I want 50 Shades of Gandalf Grey.
Not even that. Even in a non-joking way. I haven't seen the Grindelwald movie, but I heard there's none of that. Like, there's no relationship type stuff in it.
Shit.
But even, do you know how much better of a movie it would have been if you played up that Dumbledore and Grindelwald were kind of in love? That would have been heartbreaking. It would have been so good.
Yeah, no, it's weird that she has that and doesn't focus on it.
That's such a good idea.
You know what that just says? She's a bad storyteller.
She's a terrible storyteller.
But it's just like, why wouldn't you tell them, no, listen, you're not making this movie unless you make it so that they were like either in a relationship or had strong feelings for each other, and it made it even more heartbreaking for Dumbledore to do what he had to do. Like, it's just so like, come on, there's so much there.
You're right. Also,
so cool. I don't know.
She has 5 movies in which to tell this full story.
I know.
Yet both movies feel, well, especially the second one, too full. Like,
I know. It's just so fucking...
And they focus on the wrong shit. It's like, what are you doing?
It's like such a missed opportunity. It could have been so fucking rad.
Yeah.
Like,
I could have given a shit. Instead,
nope.
I just care about those dang beasts and where to find them.
And Eddie Redmayne having a horrifying face.
Where'd they go?
And Queenie. I like Queenie a lot.
Yeah. Where'd they go? They got left from deforestation is what happened to them.
It's just like, JK. For fuck's sake,
JK, you have 5 movies. Stop telling us things about this world.
You're a lovely woman who's just really stupid. And
JK, you're not a lovely woman. You have plenty of public likes of people bashing on transgenders. You're a terrible person.
That's fair enough.
Who can't even make good stories anymore.
I know. It's my personal conflict because she made a series I love.
Yeah, no, I wear a Ravenclaw pin.
That's
most
true.
days.
Yeah.
Fuck J.K. Rowling.
What I wanted to finish saying was, is it really, or is it just she created a world where everybody wanted to be a wizard more than they wanted to actually care about a story?
Well, no, it was a good story.
I had made that same point, Andre, and I'm not gonna even paraphrase on this podcast. Someone convinced me that she story told well once.
Yes,
and I'm willing to accept that.
No, Harry Potter, legitimately outside of J.K. Rowling and everything, is a very good story. It's very good. It is just a well-told story, well-paced, everything. But I guess she's the one-hit wonder of authors because, like, she hasn't done anything since. Anything she's made has not been that great.
What about Fantastic Beasts and who put them in the bag?
Well, but that was a one-off book that had nothing to do with what the movies are about. And, like, it was just like an educational book, like a fake educational book. Like, the movies are purely, I don't think she has much to do with them except like just being there. like yep, this is great, good job everyone. Like, I don't think, I could be wrong, maybe she co-writes them, I'm not sure.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find J.K. Rowling. She's not here. No one knows where she went. Good, she's gone.
But I also haven't seen any of them, so I can't really say if they're good or not.
Not even the first one?
No. I have to watch them, but I haven't yet.
I did. It was just like, hey, I'm like off-brand Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Oobity boobity, I got some things in my suitcase. Look at me go.
If you aren't expecting much, it's fun.
Am I on a business trip? Who never knows?
Yeah.
Oh, someone almost mistaken my suitcase for a real one. We would...
Like, once more, these movies capture a cool world. She at least still has that going.
Yeah, I still want to watch them.
Oh my god.
You know.
What's up?
Dr. Phil is a fan of the Atlanta Reign Overwatch 2.
Shut up. What?
He tweeted a picture of him in the photo.
Where? Show me now. Please.
Atlanta,
I need to know more about Dr. Phil.
There's like, if anyone doesn't know, like the Overwatch League had I think like 12 people before, and now they have like 20 teams now. They added more, and Atlanta got a team, and like so now Gritty is part of Philadelphia Fusion, and Dr. Phil is a supporter of.
Also, what was the New York's team name? Because they're my team.
Oh, New York Excelsiors.
Excelsior. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So like, click on that.
Oh my god. Okay.
The second photo.
Oh my god.
If you're coming out for Overwatch League, make sure you swing by and get some free swag. And don't forget our team signing at the end of the day matches.
Holy shit.
Dr. Phil says, t-shirt time.
Is Dr. Phil like a good dude? I don't know. Like, I can't tell. Is he like...
I listened to him on Joe Rogan's podcast. And he just, like, because like that's just him. That's just him being him. He just seems like a genuine nice guy.
You know what's crazy?
He has his strong beliefs in terms of like psychology, like but like because he in his mind he's just like, I'm not for medication. He's like, I think that should be a last result. But at the same time he goes, if you want to do it, go for it. Like he's super supportive of you doing what you want to do, but he's like, I have my methods.
Sure. My only
when that
reservation
girl told him to catch her outside, he didn't fucking flinch.
My only reservation is like,
I'm catcher.
What?
Wait, what?
Catch Me Outside? Do you remember this?
Catch Me Outside, yeah.
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Yeah.
What?
Anyway.
Did you miss that? Never mind. I can't cover this.
I don't want to explain. No, okay.
This does not end if I start talking about it.
My only reservation with him my whole life was just like, I'm incredibly wary of pop TV psychologists and
that's
therapists
fair.
and shit. Like, so I was always curious, like, is he like legit or is
I don't know if he's legit. He just seems like he's a very nice guy.
Okay, well, at the very least. But like, here's the other thing. He's saying there's a clip of him. He's got like guy liner on and like a black shirt and like what was it, like bracelets with spikes on them, like, you know, and he's singing at a Foo Fighters concert with Dave Grohl, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was just such a random thing. They just had Dr. Phil come on, and I was like, what? And so ever since then, I've been like, is he like kind of rad, or is that?
Hey, is Catch Me Outside the one where Dr. Phil says you were nothing before me or something?
Well, no, Catch Me Outside just means like, fight me.
That's an amazing line, if so.
It says catch
you were nothing before me.
There's a clip with a woman and says, catch me out. Oh, I said catch me. I thought you said catch this whole time.
No. Yeah, well, catch me outside just means fight me.
No, I know that. I thought you were saying I thought you guys were saying catch me outside.
We were.
No, with a T.
Catch. Yeah.
Oh, then
what are you talking about?
Then what? Okay. There's this thing that says Dr. Phil, catch me outside, cash me outside.
Oh, cash?
Well, that's because how she pronounces it.
Okay.
She goes, catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah, it's catch.
Okay, it's not a speech impediment so much as an accent.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, I know what that means. I guess I just didn't understand what in relation to Dr. Phil it meant.
It
says catch me outside, girl tells
on Dr. Phil with their mom. And
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, catch me outside, girl tells Dr. Phil, you were nothing before I came.
Oh, she said it to him.
Yeah.
God, there's something about Bad Barbie, her stage name, / Danielle Bregoli, where I want to be a fan of her. I don't know what it is. It's because she's a piece of shit.
At least you can acknowledge
for all
both.
intents and purposes, she's an unapologetic piece of shit.
Sure.
And that's a little charming, I think.
Yeah. Next one.
Taco Bell constructed a nacho cheese dispensing billboard in Toronto.
Taco Bell what?
Pizza Hut.
Taco Hell constructed a nacho cheese dispensing billboard in Toronto.
Did you say Taco Hell? I heard Taco Hell.
This week in Taco Hell. A.K.A.
Nacho
Toronto.
Cheese dispenser?
Yep. A nacho cheese dispensing billboard.
Then some dudes some homeless guys in a company just start drinking it.
Yeah, like why? Yeah.
That's the worst scenario, huh?
It's gonna be the first scenario.
Yeah, that's just the first one.
And then what you gonna be? How often is someone gonna be walking around with food? They're gonna go, I want to put nacho cheese on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a bad idea. That's like the sandwich vending machine.
I mean, I want them to do it. I just
yeah.
I'm all for it. It's just a dumb idea.
You're worried about the potential complication.
You put anything outside that's food related unsupervised, and it's just going to get nasty.
Maybe they supervised it.
I love that.
They might have.
I love nasty.
Yeah, man. Nasty.
Let's add that to our lexicon. We got penus.
Okay, we have a lexicon.
We have penus, nasty, and we came up with another one.
Penus. Vagine is one I say.
But we came up with one today earlier.
Oh. Is it Argugreeing?
Argugreeing.
Argugreeing, yeah.
Anyways, this is dumb, but I want it.
This is stupid. I don't know. It's like, whatever.
Now I'm going to get Taco Bell after that.
I mean, it is free nacho cheese, but like,
Who wants to
I'm
meet me up
wary
at
of
Taco
it.
Bell?
It's like the cupcake ATM or like any of that shit. It's like, just talk to people when you get your food.
All right, I got a new little segment that hopefully good, and it's in related to like news things. Sometimes I want to do present time, and sometimes I want to take the jump into the past.
Oh my
god! And I want to take a jump into the past with the movie Jumper. Have either of you seen the movie Jumper?
No, I have
but
not
I know
seen the movie Jumper.
Like I know about it a little.
Okay, well this would have been more fun if you did. Well, it still might be fun, but
we had prerequisite knowledge.
I mean, I'll have to tell it in a way that the listeners are gonna have to know what it is, anyways.
Sure, but
it's a movie from 2008. I want to talk about movie.
Damn, that long ago?
Yeah,
dude.
I want to talk about a movie review comment.
Time's a construct, but that doesn't stop it from going.
I want to find like a movie review comment that tickles me.
Okay,
and read it.
Okay.
Movie review. I had to hunt for one. But I only want to do it if it's worth it.
Okay.
But yes, the movie Jumper from 2008. Someone was talking to someone, they reminded me about this movie, and I completely forgot about it altogether. Yeah, it's essentially a movie about Nightcrawler, just not blue.
Yeah.
A teenager with teleportation abilities suddenly finds himself in the middle of an ancient war between those who like him and those sworn of annihilation.
What? I never knew this.
There's other people. Basically, there's other people who can also jump.
Spoilers. Is that what the segment's called?
Spoiler. 2008 spoilers.
Yeah, the movie's 11 years old, but like, so it's fair game. But is that what the segment's called?
Sure. Old. It's called
movies.
Old spoilers.
Old spoilers.
Yeah, you know what? Fine. It'll be old spoilers because there's no point in doing current movies because then I'm just being a
Or
dick.
you could call it expired.
Expired. All right, fine.
We punch that up right now.
Figure it out. But you guys are willing to butt in anytime if you find anything to comment on with this guy's thing. But what I feel is the best one. He gave it 4 stars. His name's Jacob L.
Okay.
He's like, this film presents good questions. What would happen if certain people had the ability to teleport anywhere in the world? What would they do? What would they use this power to hurt others or to simply for themselves? It's fascinating when you think about it. It makes a compelling villain in Samuel L. Jackson who gets a wild gray wig hairdo in his 2007 action thriller. Also, he refers to Samuel L. Jackson's character only as Samuel Jackson.
So you said I can hop in at any point. So far, this very well-written, politely spoken review is about a movie that has a 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. Go on.
Yes. I guess I should also talk about how bad it is. Although on IMDb it has a 6.1 rating.
Jesus.
So there's mixed reviews. I know Hayden Christensen isn't the most skilled actor in Hollywood, but he was decent here for the material that was written. He plays David Rice, an outcast who discovers these cool abilities and starts a new life minding his own business until Samuel Jackson, again, he won't refer to his character's name for whatever reason, shows up and shakes the party. All
Shakes
of
the party.
Yes.
Popular phrasing?
Yeah.
All of the is amazing stuff until David goes back to his teenage crush Millie, played by Rachel Bilson.
What's Rachel Bilson up to? I haven't seen her in a long time.
I don't know who Rachel Bilson is.
Fair enough.
But she's only here for the eye candy and doesn't do much for the script.
She looks good, but accomplishes looking good. What a thinker.
David literally meets her again in 10 years and is like, let's go to Rome. And the next scene they get in Rome and start banging, and it's clingy as hell. And that's when the film starts going downhill.
That's when it starts going down.
You can't relate.
Yeah.
Lucky for us, Jamie Bell appears, and it turns out,
lucky
surprise, there's more of these lucky teleports. But unlike
who's Jamie again? Is this pre-established who Jamie is?
I don't know.
I think he's an actor.
Okay.
I think. But no, he is not prior established who Jamie Bell is.
Okay,
actor
this guy
or
just
character.
He pulled over and did a character introduction. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
But I mean, he played Anakin Skywalker apparently because he says Jamie Bell.
Oh, the main character of the film?
Yes, because he says Jamie Bell appears, and it turns out, surprise, there's more of these lucky teleports, but unlike Anakin, who is a dumbass for most of it, actually uses his abilities to kill the hunters. Which we have not established who the hunters are yet, even in this description. To the film's credit, there are actually good action set pieces, and especially in the Colosseum sequence, and they jump fight between two characters. The special effects team really nailed it when they showed the jumpers teleporting.
They usually do.
Never did I think it looked fake. That's tough, since this was made in 2006. These are
made in 2000.
Wait, what does it say? 2000? It says 2008 on. Oh, maybe they meant when it was being produced.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah,
that's still. It took a long time to make this movie, then.
I swear to God, he originally introduces it as a 2007 film.
Well, I think it was released.
Wait. No, I forgot to mention this guy's rating this in 2018.
Oh my God! Really?
This is very important.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Which is funny because he has all this other stuff to go by, and he still thinks this movie's worth 4 stars.
That's 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
1 A.K.A. out of... Oh my God.
Technically, that would be 2 ickies.
These are the film's strongest spots. When it jumps back to Millie, it ruins it for me and what could have been a perfect, solid action film. I love Jumper. It's a shame we'll never see Anakin return teleporting. It's low-key dope. Why do you keep referring to him as Anakin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then the comment underneath it just said, I really want to see it.
Wait, is it Haley Joel Osment?
They say his name in the beginning of the review. Hayden Christensen.
Oh, okay,
I can't say his name for some reason.
Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Crunchy.
Hayden Crunchyroll.
Yeah. But I really I like the comment right before his, as I really want to see it.
Yeah.
So
sorry. I went to Hayden Christensen's Internet Movie Database just because I was curious about what he's been up to, and someone put him on a list that's called "This is a Man's World!" !
What does that mean?
I'm not quite sure. I'm afraid to click.
Click it.
Also, wow, Golden Raspberry Worst Supporting Actor apparently has him in this list, but also the main person on it is your boy, Nicole. John C. Reilly. I just saw it was for Holmes and Rodson. That makes sense. So This is a Man's World. Has a list with 34 names made by Margie Believe 42.
Okay.
Got Zac Efron, Dylan O'Brien, Kit Harington. Jamie. This is just a horny list, huh?
I think it might be just a horny list.
Yeah, I think it's just a horny list.
I think so.
And we got Cole Sprouse, got Daniel Radcliffe. This is a horny list.
Yeah, horny list.
Henry Cavill. Charlie Hunnam. Yeah, this is a horny ass list,
dude.
There's this one review also that I got underneath him, which was, I love this movie. They can teleport. I wish I could teleport. It's a shame that I can't. 5 stars.
5 stars.
That's like a tiny kid giving
his photo is a full-ass grown adult.
No, I know. I said it's like it. It's, God.
This guy went to a movie.
It's like of mice and men.
I think this guy just wanted to see his dream accomplished in a film, and he got it.
That's like when I was a kid, I was like, I wish I could fly.
Yeah. So next article.
Man's mobile phone protects him from arrow attack.
Nice.
The photo is very good. Here, I'll
shooting a medieval arrow at somebody.
I know. All right.
I think that's a testament when a medieval arrow hits a modern phone.
The Australian man only suffered a small cut and sudden need for a new phone.
Why?
That was in Australia.
Okay, look, they're in an office. Did someone shoot him in the office?
No. I think that's just like the police office.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I gotta know more about this bow and arrow, though.
I know. An Australian's man's life has been saved by his
Is this the next part of JoJo?
Is this Legolas? Is this JoJo? Is it
that reference? Because they shoot an arrow and you either die or you get a stand.
You get ghosts.
Sorry.
Yep.
Incredibly, his phone stopped an arrow from hitting him as he came under attack in rural New South Wales.
God, Australia's wild.
I know. The 43-year-old was left with a small cut on his chin following the bizarre incident, but pictures released by the police show it could have been much, much worse. The incident began when the attacker carrying a bow and arrow confronted the man outside his house. The victim then raised his phone to photograph the potential attack. When his assailant fired the arrow, like it was, I guess, at his face. Instead of being a camera, the phone suddenly became an unlikely shield, helping to protect the victim from potentially serious injury. Police said the arrow pierced the victim's phone, knocking it back into his face. He suffered a small cut but was otherwise unhurt. The two men were known to each other, said officers. The incident happened in the town of Nimbin, some 110 miles left. I know. It's some 110 miles south of Brisbane.
I live in Nimbin.
I live in Nimbin.
My old hometown, Nimbin.
The 39-year-old man who fired the arrow has been charged with assault and property damage.
Let's go get a drink all in Nimbin.
Nimbin.
God, I'm going to
The
write
town of Nimbin has a reputation for being the marijuana capital of Australia. I don't know why that's important. That's an important fact, but okay. It has even been described as Nimbin by someone.
Oh my God. This movie writes itself.
So basically the guy is like a dude came waltzing along. The Australian equivalent of a hick on his porch with a shotgun is a bow and arrow. And he's like, get off my property. And then when he didn't, he just shot an arrow at him. And it would have hit his face if his phone wasn't in his face.
Jesus.
Australia's wild, yo. Fucking shit.
Hey, listeners, if you live in Nimbin, please hit us up.
Nimbin.
The closest I can get to an RPG apparently is going to Australia.
Yeah, man. Go to Australia.
They have random monsters that spawn.
Yeah. Humongous spiders.
Also, since we're on the subject of bow and arrow people,
yeah.
Hawkeye's haircut looks dumb.
Oh no, is that what he looks like?
Yeah.
Ew, why does he have a mohawk?
Oh.
Does not look good on him.
Why'd they do it like that?
It doesn't fit him.
Listeners, go look up Avengers Endgame.
Did my boy dirty.
I haven't watched the trailer.
Yeah, that's from the new trailer.
Because the movie comes out in a month?
Yeah, I was like, I'll just watch the movie.
It doesn't spoil it. It doesn't spoil anything. They're actually really good at keeping it.
I'm sure it doesn't. I just was like, eh.
Yeah. They're really good at keeping it like tight down. But when I saw that, I was like, this is a dumb haircut. I was like, you look silly.
That's silly. That does look silly.
Well, look it up, listeners. You don't even have to watch it. Just type in Hawkeye haircut and
mohawk.
Weird
mohawk.
Look at that. It looks silly. Look at him.
Well, okay, it looks better in that shot, actually. I mean, here's the thing. It looks okay. I'm gonna take it back.
I also think it looks okay, bad that it like tapers down his neck.
It does look better in that.
He's like in his He's like in his mid 40s. He looks like he's like
weird.
Like a 20-year-old.
Why did he get the haircut? Because it's Endgame. Yeah. He's like, I need a haircut.
Endgame. I'm gonna go out with a dumb haircut.
I have family who died in this snap. I'm gonna have a haircut. Just to prove
didn't his family die?
Yeah, snap.
Has that been confirmed?
I think so. They went snap crackle pop.
Did they go snap crackle pop?
I think they did. I think that's why he came.
I assume they have.
Like they have to give him a reason to come, and it's a fucked up reason.
He's an Avenger.
He is an Avenger.
Avenge something. He's
how about everyone else?
He's like, how about the Earth?
Yeah, the Earth.
Like, I killed my friend. I shot an arrow and it went through his phone into his heart. We were in Nimbin.
Yeah.
Next article.
I have a new segment, and it's called
Thousands of years of building and rebuilding, creating and recreating so you can let it crumble to dust. A million years. The sensitive men dying for their dreams. For what?
Technology. India just swore in its first robot police officer.
Is it like Robot Corner or some shit?
We've never had a name for that. This corner
influences all of the future. The future
technology
is now.
The future is now.
Yeah. So this is India's first cop, KP bot.
Oh.
K-pop bot?
KP bot.
KP bot. GG baby baby.
Yeah. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah. I have a similar article to follow up this actually.
Yeah. Okay.
That I heard from another podcast.
Since I have an article to follow up and it has nothing to do with robots, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's something that will terrify you.
This is really interesting, I think, for a couple reasons, because KP bot is definitely a woman. For some reason, they're like, woman empowerment and gender equality were kept in mind while deciding on the gender of the first robot.
She needed like lipstick and shit, I guess.
Yeah, she needed lipstick so everyone could know that she's a robot. I don't have a full view of KP bot, but I'm assuming there's bazongas, right? There's some
probably. I feel like
I don't know. That looks like a flat screen down there. You
can't yabos.
Yeah, but that's not down enough to see. Wait, look up more pictures of her. Are there more pictures of her?
Okay.
Yeah. What?
KP bot. It's nothing like the sexy robot from Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Not like Echo?
I like Echo, though.
Why does she have a dress?
Oh, that's cute.
Because she's a woman.
I mean, I think it looks cute.
It's probably more so that they don't want to program it to walk. And
it probably has wheels. That's almost.
I think it looks cute. I think that the wheels
influence the gender. They're like, well, we can't do legs, so how about, but then it looks like a dress. Why don't we make it a woman?
Yeah, probably.
Why can't it be a dude in a dress?
Look,
it's India.
We're not playing this game right now.
One step at a time, India.
Yeah,
we'll get there. We'll catch up.
Similarly, I heard about this on another podcast. But so there's Marty, who's a grocery store robot.
Oh,
it's a real thing. He has big googly eyes.
I like it.
And he's like,
there's only one person with googly eyes for my heart, and that's Gritty.
Look, but the thing about Marty is like his only purpose is to tell people about spills and hazards. He doesn't actually do anything. Like he doesn't
a slave for the man.
He doesn't clean it. He doesn't he just lets them know that it's there.
He has a little tiny name tag.
And big googly eyes.
I'm telling you right now, this here.
Yeah,
I'm calling it. People are gonna look back on this podcast episode and go, "Oh my god, he saw it coming."
The precursor to the war.
Yeah, he.
It started.
If we can find him among the wreckage,
the reckoning
He's the one who can
really
lead us.
Post-apocalyptic name like that. Ever since the reckoning.
Ever since the reckoning.
Then it just shows a clip of a rolled out Morty's like rolling down the street.
Who kills someone and their blood's just pooling on the ground. And he's like, "There's a spill," and then he turns around and like,
"There's a spill," like over and over and over again until someone comes and gets
on
it.
aisle, you're dead.
I feel nothing, and then
I definitely think the googly eyes were like a last minute add-on.
What the fuck are they? I still don't understand the googly eyes.
Yeah,
why do they have googly eyes?
We can't put these sentry bots from Amazon just in places.
Yeah, but the googly eyes make them more like disturbing. Like, why do they have googly eyes? It's so weird.
No, it really looks like a bad disguise. Like someone
really
put on like a false mustache, and it's like
it's like a
hello,
joke.
I work at this store.
I'm unintimidating. Like it's just like what? Okay, dude. I mean, shit.
I'm unintimidating. Do not look directly into the visor.
Ignore me. For all those Venture Bros fans.
Sergeant Hatred.
Sergeant Hatred. I still like that. I'm Sergeant Hatred.
Do you hate Marty? Come clean.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't hate Marty. I'm just confused by him. I'm confused by his existence and the choice of his design.
He's here to kill you. Spill your blood and spill your tea.
It's just funny because like it's
what if
obviously
Marty just
something...
like found gossip and then he just like reported it back to the government. He's just like recording gossip.
Yeah, it's just another outlet for the government to listen to everybody's conversations.
He's in the like general manager's office, and the general manager's looking uninterested and kind of like sipping on his coffee, and then it's just like, and I heard that Barbara was shacking up with Henry, and he's just like drops his tea. And he's like, Barbara's my wife.
Oh no!
And spill detected.
Oh God! What did I say?
Spill detected.
Spill detected.
The guy's crying. Spill detected.
He has like no emotions, so he's just like he needs information. He's like given info must be given info. I have given you info. I cannot leave until you've given me tea. Spill the tea. The guy's like just crying, breaking down. He's like, spill the tea. Spill the tea. And he's like,
God.
Spill
Gossip
the
robot,
tea.
Marty.
And it just like busts
God,
out
and
of
they
the
explode. Yeah.
A news article. Morty exploded from not getting tea.
Ajay, do you have world news?
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah.
Insanely muscular monkey spotted in Finland.
Ew.
That's real.
Ew.
That is real.
That's not Photoshop.
No.
That looks like a bear body got photoshopped with a monkey head.
That's not a quick draw, is it?
No.
You have to. It's the law. You have to tell me if this is a
Not
quick
a
draw.
Yeehaw!
Is it a quick draw?
It's on the New York Post.
I hate it.
So it's legit.
I don't know. I hate it.
Is there an article?
I think the thing I don't like it is very human eyes.
Is there an article?
But it's like a monkey head Photoshop with a bear body. That's not.
Seriously.
I hate it.
It looks like something that someone would make in like a 90s like horror movie with practical effects.
I love that it's not only frowning, but it looks mad. Like it looks a little like
very
hurt.
mad. It looks like
yeah. It looks like it got hurt. Like someone is just like, you look ugly, and it's like,
Yeah, it's just a very specific.
Like I've never seen an animal that looks like you insulted it, and it was just like it was like offended. It looks
it
internalized.
It was offended. That's a good.
Please, listeners,
It looks
look it
dejected and
on
offended.
your post. It's insanely muscular monkey spot in Finland. You look at that; it looks like the definition. If there was a face and I had to have a definition,
Fergalicious definition.
It's this monkey's face.
Yeah,
He looks like
He looks like he looks stern. That's what he looks like.
What did you call
Stern,
me?
but his eyes are glossy enough where he looks like he's about to cry.
It's the glossiness that really makes you feel like he's holding back tears.
He's holding back. He has a stern look in his face where he's holding back
I
tears.
swear to God,
like
listeners,
someone
you
said
have
something
to
that hurts.
look at this picture as we say it, because every time someone gives a
new
version
description.
a new description, it fits. His emotion is too human.
Yeah,
It's like
he's got-
uncanny valley. You look
He's
at
got
it.
human eyes. It's fucked
His
up.
human eyes, like
Yeah.
you just cover his here, guys, do it right now. Cover his lower part. Just look at his eyes.
I know, it's so weird and gross.
This is
I hate
his
it.
human eyes. He just looks like he just
this
goes.
child wants some peanut butter and jelly. Oh my God, it's a giant monkey.
It looks like if you look at him, like listeners, I want you to look at him and listen. It looks like if you told him that like you weren't gonna play video games that day because you had work to do.
Listeners, eagle-eared listeners, we're asking you for the first time, probably not the first time, to watch with your eyes. Open up another sense. Give it to the podcast.
Watch with your human monkey eyes. Move over, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Saturday Night Lives, Hans and Franz. This monkey wants to pump you up. Who wrote this? This monkey's looking at the writer.
Yeah, like
You offended me with this joke. A Finnish photographer snapped this remarkable image of a muscular monkey while visiting the Korkeasaari Zoo in Helsinki. 34-year-old Santeri Oksanen. Man, I should read these ahead of time so I could say these better. He couldn't believe his eyes when looking at this powerful primate. I couldn't believe the huge muscles on this monkey. Why are you talking about his eyes, bro? I'm more concerned about those than anything. You know what? Fuck this article. You don't talk about their eyes at all. This is the most important part. I want to look up what this funky monkey is.
Are there more pictures of this funky monkey?
No, but I want to look up this breed of this monkey to see if they all have really weird eyes.
Cool. We never talked about why you don't like monkeys, have we?
Oh God. I mean, I don't dislike monkeys. I'm just sort of like, They're too liked.
Oh, so it's like the Rock. It's the same. It's the Rock
it's like
position.
The Rock.
I'm gonna read the head out.
Fucking God damn it.
Handgun that looks like cell phone hits the market.
Oh boy, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing that should not exist.
2019 forever. We're all gonna burn down. The match is gonna hit the ground.
Man accused of breaking into home and making tortillas.
Oh,
Okay.
What's a tortilla?
it's a tortilla. In the spirit of St. Patrick's Day,
Ooh.
police arrested a man named Sober for being not sober. His name's Daniel Sober.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna start speaking Japanese in an Irish accent.
Toy. I don't know.
I'm trying to even make my mouth do that. I don't think it can.
I don't know how to do that. That's that's like a whole. I can't access that.
My mouth lacks the nuance to complete this act.
Watashiwa. What? Hey, that was good. There you go.
That's
There
me
you
breathy.
go.
Okay, I see. It has to be on the exhale.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
Yeah, that's me on the exhale. That's how
Holy
you do it.
shit, she's too good at this.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Go watch some anime.
So that's your fill
Here
of
from
this
the less you know.
You're like, was there a St. Patrick special? No, it's at the end of the podcast. We make Nicole say Japanese in an Irish accent.
Don't put the burn into it. Fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah,
If I could do one, I'd do one, but I can't. I'd be like, I'm gonna try, but it's not
You
gonna.
already tried.
Say arigatou gozaimashita.
I was gonna say, don't forget you can email us at tiolakepod@gmail.com.
That's fine.
That's good.
That's fine.
I want to keep it up though. It's hard.
Hi.
Yeah, you can email us at tiolakepod@gmail.com. You can submit stuff as well, or contact us at tiolakepod.com or the less you know podcast.com or less you know pod.com. Send us your local news, world news, questions, spooky stories, and all game. If you don't know what those are, they're on the website. We talk about what segments are which, in case you're not aware of what they are. Mm-hmm. You can find out what these segments are. And well, I guess I did that in reverse. Edit that, Brandon.
No.
Don't forget.
More editing.
Also, don't forget to rate us and leave a review on our iTunes page. If you do, Brandon will write a little song dedicated to you, and he's still working on those.
Yeah. Yep. Went over Andres. He didn't have the right chord. Went home.
Well, it's not my fault I didn't have the right chord.
I'm sorry. I just assumed you had one to connect to your computer. It's my mistake.
Assuming makes an ass out of you and me. But
that's why I went home.
And that's where asses go.
God.
And I already went to mine, so I guess my ass is also here.
Your ass is grass.
We'd like to give thanks to Josh Tomar for our intro. You can find him on Tomoto on Twitter. He's an amazing voice actor. Go check him out. We'd also like to give thanks to Macross8299 for letting us use their song Outro featuring Young Abe from their newest album, Sailor Wave 2 and Agashima Island. You can check those songs and more on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and other sites. Follow them at Macross8299 on Twitter for more info. And don't forget, we'll have a Pornhub exclusive special episode, porn related. And it's only going to be on Pornhub.
Yeah.
If you're under 18, please don't go.
If you're under 18, I think it is against the law for you to go to that.
So please don't.
Probably.
That being said, who's going to know?
It's true.
That being said, the government, you stupid idiot. Why'd you listen to me?
Nah.
Now you're in jail and I'm in jail with you.
Oh, no.
Is this your plan all along?
Maybe.
There's only one thing I can say to that. And that's, I'm Brandon. There's a spill in aisle 3, Babcock.
I'm Andre. I look really offended, and I'm a monkey. Lamilza.
You Luffy? We caught him, folks. He finally said it.
That monkey's face is the face I made when everyone ate my food.
Did you do the same stance too?
Yes, I was very big and puffy. Luckily, I've been going to the gym, so it worked out for me.
I'm Nicole Dumbledore likes it raw, Rodriguez.
Ooh, baby, I like it.
Ooh, baby, I love the way. Yeah.
And as always, the less you know, wait, Andre, are you not wearing any green? Let's get him. Let's get him.
Fuck you.
Top of the morning to me.
Top of the morning.
もしもし
All right, Brandon, what about Taco Bell?
Yeah, please.
I want
read
that
your article.
Taco Bell. Or I want that Pizza Hut. I want that Taco Bell.
Shut up. I hate that song.
I want that combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
People, it's not that hard.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I got tacos.
God, I think giving up Taco Bell is hard for me.
It's a riveting episode.
Hey, it's been a good episode. Not been terrible.
I don't mind it.
You feel it's bad?
No, just incredibly lumpy.
Well, when it edited,
we've had a couple of good ones recently.
The last one was. I'm not going to talk about this.
All right.
I'm going to talk about how good the podcast is on the podcast.
Rachel Bilson kind of looks like Caitlyn Jenner. Just a little bit. Like a young Caitlyn. Anyway, go on.
Oh, all right.
Breaking. Full-grown woman looks like child, Nicole thinks.
No, like if you took the years away.
Let me see.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, like in general, Rachel Bilson in her career is older, minimally as old as what's your face is now.
Wait, really? Are they the same age?
Wait, who are you talking about again?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
That shitty fucking.
Oh, I got them mixed up.
Quote unquote self-made person.
I got the Jenners mixed up. I thought you were talking about Kylie Jenner.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, no. Not Kylie Jenner.
Anyways.
The one who ran people over.
Gotcha.
All of
Grand Theft Auto Jenner. Yeah,
Grand Theft Auto Jenner.
Oh, so it's like The Rock. It's the same. It's The Rock position.
It's like The Rock. It's
You just
like
compare the Rock to a monkey.
No, I'm I'm comparing Nicole's position on the rock to her position on monkeys.
I said her.
No.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna read the head out. She's way too good at this. Hold on. Can you do Can you do Bankai?
Bankai.
The Irish Bleach character.
Yeah.
Kagi no Jutsu.
Muda. I don't know. That's not
yada yada.
Yada. I don't know. It's the breathiness just makes it more leprechaun.
Yeah, I think that's the safest way.
Do Kagibin no Jutsu. That's Naruto's clone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Was it Kagibin no Jutsu?
Kagibin no Jutsu.
Oh, okay. Kagibin no Jutsu. I don't know.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, sorry.
That's enough.